It's the outfield base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
She's been swinging it really well lately. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the second baseman, Gwen Edwards. Hunter checks over to first, and she's back. Ball 1, no strikes. Tavares off of first with 2 away. That one missed. Runner on the move. Pitches low. Throw. Save.
Well, with that kind of elite arm she has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this catcher. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing her, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Johan Santana.
So first and second with 2 outs. Johan Santana next up for the Blue Jays. That's outside. 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Two outs. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
He can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this.
On a line, base hit. Tavares headed for the plate. The throw in, but it's offline. It's 2-0. Go ahead, Singy. Say it helps his cause.
Helps his cause. Get that guy a jacket. He might be standing out there for a little while.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now the third baseman struck out swinging her first time. And there's the strike. Two on, 2 outs. Good eye right there. Next pitch in for a strike. And the count 1-2. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here at the top of the second. Stays alive. One, 2 now. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Line drive, knocks it down. In comes the run from third, and they're up by 3.
Now back, left fielder, Johnny Damon.
And next for Toronto, Johnny Damon. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one fouled off. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They put 2 on the board, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the center fielder, Joe Smith. This is a player you got to keep an eye on, which he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and she's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and she creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
The pitch. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Wouldn't chase that time. Comes up empty as she chases that one in the dirt. Got her one away on the strikeout.
Batting 7, the left fielder.
Now the left fielder.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Outside. And that is ball 1. The Jays leading by 3. Bottom half of inning number 2. Right through there for a strike. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boogs, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
And there's a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
And that one is lifted in the air. Strawberry makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Catfish Hunter.
Runner at first. Catfish Hunter the next to hit. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. And a pitch. That's to third. Lays out, but she can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time, and they get it out of the play. So 1 hit is all they get. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Diamondbacks nothing. On to the 3rd inning. And now for the Jays, Diana Strawberry. Back to work.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This 3rd inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Two.
Ball 1.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the right-hander deals.
2-2.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Leadoff hitter retired here in the third. You got to be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so she really reached back for that one, and she had to get the out.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Young. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
No balls. One strike.
One out, bases empty. Next pitch misses, and 1-1. Fouled off left side. Here comes a pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. And the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Righty to the plate. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Righty delivers. Out to short. Over to Perez. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Well, she's one of the best shortstops in the sport, no doubt about it, and she put her skills on display once again right there. Great stop on the backhand, but it was the transfer and throw for me that really stood out. With the speed going down the line, there's no way she gets the out any other way. That was impressive.
And the slider just misses. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Out of here. Their 18th home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 4-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. She was all over that fastball.
And now Kate Gibbs. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back, set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Babe Hendricks. And the pitch. Swing and a miss as she was out front that time. Oh, 0-2 now. Battling here as she fouls it away. And she hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tony.
So up next, Tony Perez. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one. One down, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jenna Ortega. She's 0 for 1.
All around, I think if you ask anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say her.
And first offering is fouled off.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
2 down, nobody on. And that one wrapped foul. The wind and the pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Pitch misses inside. And the count 1-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
The Diamondbacks down by 4 here in the last half of the 3rd. That one off the mark. 2-2. Two outs. A little bit high. And that's ball 3.
Full count.
Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. She saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. Now snap throw to first, and she's back in safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All she's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Strawberry should have this one. And makes the grab. And that is that. One left for the Diamondbacks. They're down 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jillian Tavares. And the right-hander back to work. In for a strike, going 1.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
That one inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Digging in, Gwen Edwards. The walk and a run scored her first time. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Smith makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, pitcher, Johan Santana.
So a runner aboard. Johan Santana now at the plate. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Gets the bunt down the right side. Perez throws to first in time. Out on the sac bunt.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive her in from second.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2. Fastball for a strike. Runner at second. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by her for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Next offering is down low. 1-2 the count. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Laura Phillips up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Number 53 warming up as well. Runner on second, 2 down. That's down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Out to short. Ortega whips it to first on the run. That's the 3rd out. 1 left for Toronto. They lead 4-0. Bottom of the inning, and now it's going to be Aaliyah Love.
The right fielder,
Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a hitter that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. The pitch. Ripped to right, base hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for her, so that one has to feel good. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Smith in the box now. No balls and a strike. Line drive, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. She hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Runner at first. Here's the left fielder. 1 for 1 with a single so far. She's a player, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if she thinks she has a chance, she's going to throw it from the warning track if she has to.
And here it comes. That one hammered center field. Tremaine going back. And it's off the wall. Coming home. Relay to third. The tag out. But they do get a run.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut her down at third. And she probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get her. You just have to tip your cap.
So digging in, Ashley Blue. She swings and misses at the first pitch.
No ball.
0-1.
1 strike.
The wind of the pitch. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Strawberry makes the grab, and that's the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors and no one left on. We played 4. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Diamondbacks 1. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now for the Jays, Johnny Damon. Damon measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds, usually in center field, but today starting in left. And the 1-0. Just missed.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick, and the most important play is that ball down the left field line, getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
And that is career hit number 2999 for him. The magic number is so close, it's just a matter of time for him now.
Yeah, Boog, knowing what a superb hitter he is, we won't be waiting long for 3,000. It's going to be a great moment in a legendary career.
Man at first, Diana Strawberry next up for the Blue Jays. She's already homered here in this one. Throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Missed inside with the curve.
1-0.
Kicks and fires.
2-0.
And that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Next offering upstairs.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Kicks and deals. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Catfish Hunter gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Laura Phillips. She last pitched 4 days ago, so she should feel pretty fresh. And now the shortstop, Michael Young. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability.
Oh, look at this. 1 at second, on to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Just a beautiful play right there to get it out. He dives to make the stop. Then a nice feed from his knees. Knew he didn't have time to get up and make that throw. The throw beats the runner. That's that internal clock working.
Cimarron Tremaine will hit next. She's already homered in this game. Just missed.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a player that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief pitcher, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
2 on, 1 out. Fouled off. She was late. Phillips, she's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big time benefit. The pitch. Misses
that's
outside, and it's 2-1.
As a hitter, when a pitcher like this comes into the game, you feel like she's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Runners at the corners, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through it for the K. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if she's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
And the batter now, Kate Gibbs.
Yeah.
In there for strike 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a foul straight back.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
0-2 now. Got her looking. That's a strikeout.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and she did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Rod Carew.
He's got a little pop in his bat, Boo. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
As the lefty gets to work. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
You know, these D-backs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Babe Hendricks stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Not your prototypical leadoff hitter. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Step off throw to first.
He made it.
And he dives back in safely. Here's 0-1. Fought off foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Ugly hack on the off-speed pitch in the dirt. Tony Perez digs in now. Goes 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
And a foul ball. Carew, the runner at first with one gone in the inning.
No.
Next offering is down low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
At the belt and fires. Foul ball there. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
And that one is inside.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Squeezes it. up next for Arizona, Jenna Ortega. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. And that's in the dirt. Snap throw to first. Carew gets back easily. And now the lefty. And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. One left for Arizona, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, number 53.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Jillian Tavares. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Ripped on the ground to second. Over to Perez. One up, one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the second baseman,
Gwen Edwards next up for the Blue Jays. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that one is in for a strike. Base is empty, one away, and we're the top half of the 6th. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a pop-up under it. Drops into the glove. And a couple of quick outs.
up next for the Blue Jays, the pitcher, Johan.
2 outs, base is empty. So in now is the Blue Jays pitcher, Johan Santana. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it on his own, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. So they go quietly there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4-5-6 coming up. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Diamondbacks 1. Bottom of the 6th. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Dansby Swanson.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And that's too high. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. And it skips in the dirt. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Next to hit, Aaliyah Love. And a good eye there. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. The pitch. And that's outside. And it's 2-1.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If she gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
And a 2-1 on the way. And another ball. Man at second. Connor looking for the K.
She hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden the pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Joe Smith getting ready to hit. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Here comes a pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a batter like this.
Base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's 4-2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice line drive with pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
One down. Now the left fielder. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Now this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The 0-1. Little chopper rolls foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And he deals. Off the mark there. Now 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Way inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And here it comes. Got her swinging for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Folks, she just ran out of patience there. She took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Ashley Blue stands in now for the Diamondbacks. In there at the knees. Strike 1. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Now snap throw to first. And she's back in easily.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a lot of power, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
They take the force out, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-2. Back here in the desert, we go to the top of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, number 61.
The third baseman.
The right-hander back to work. Fought off foul.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And the righty deals.
That's
And that's in the dirt.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And the right-hander deals. Not even close there. And the count is 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. The pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. She didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got her to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either she was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or she was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
At the plate, Johnny Damon. One down, base is empty. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. He swings and fouls one off. It misses. It's a strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment move, get back on track. His team needs him.
Now it's the power speed combo. Diana Strawberry. She had a big swing for this team way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, she didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got her team going, and she's looking for more right here.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Wouldn't chase that time. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. She swings and fouls one off. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they still lead this one 4-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Lee Ojeda.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
D-backs making a move for a pinch hitter, Gabriel Moreno.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
The pitch. That missed by a lot. Ball one. She deals. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
Now back, the second baseman, Babe Hendricks.
Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Babe Hendricks.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That's in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. The Blue Jays trying to protect a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Tremaine under it. Pulls it down and she makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Now back, first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Tony Perez. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's down and away. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Lisa Rodriguez, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of hers ready to go. Gagne getting cranked up as well. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Strawberry hauls it in to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Diamondbacks 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Justin Topa.
And he's had a struggle so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Michael Young. He's been a great free agent side. And the pitch. Topa, the tall righty, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Up the middle, Ortega. Now the throw to first on the run. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Cimarron Tremaine next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 3. And ball 1. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Cal Quantrill up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Goose also throwing. Righty delivers. That one missing inside.
She's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why. Getting ahead in counts. She's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
1 down, base is empty. Well struck left field. And out of here. Another homer. Her second home run of the game. It's 5-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, she didn't miss it.
So 1 out, nobody on. Kate Gibbs next up for the Blue Jays. They tried to get her to chase on a slider down and away. And a pitch. Foul ball. That one is absolutely belted way back there. Banks off the wall. And into second with one away. That's a double.
She was all over that one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but she certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
1 out, runner at second. Jillian Tavares next up for the Blue Jays.
1-0.
Oh, right to the backstop. And on the wild pitch, she goes down to third.
Well, he's got nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home all sorts of ways now. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Gibbs stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 1-1. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Gwen Edwards. Singy, she's got a history of coming through in the big.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Jessica Tatum.
She's a right-handed bat, but she handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give her a good at-bat right here.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. She sends it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 8-2. She only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. I love the approach as a pinch hitter right there. Don't let him steal a strike on you just because you're coming in cold off the bench. If you get something to handle, jump all over it. And she was on that one. That's a big boost to the dugout.
Now on the bump, Cal Quantrill.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season. So we'll see if that factors in.
Now the third baseman. And it's fouled away. Four runs already in the frame, and we're in the top of the 8th. Chases the changeup in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a miss, and he struck her out. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now an 8-2 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Amelia Tamonte.
She hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so she should be rested, but we'll see if she has any rust to shake off.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jenna Ortega. This hitter with big-time power and an elite defender. And the pitch.
Ball.
And that's outside. And that's ball 1.
One ball.
I can't
No
play around with
strike.
her here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Right-handed reliever. Up the middle. To first.
You're out.
Leadoff hitter is out here in the 8th.
Third baseman, number 7, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson, the next to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The D-backs with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Late on that fastball.
1-2.
Next pitch is downstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
2-2 now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what she wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Love in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
She's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Diamondbacks down quickly, and it's still 8-2. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now for the Jays, Johnny Damon. Standing on the doorstep of the 3,000 hit club. 1 hit away. First pitch misses. In there at the knees. Base hit. There's number 3,000. That's the one. He's done it. 3,000 career hits, and he joins a truly elite club of hitters.
And we talked about it before the game, Boog. This is one of baseball's magic numbers. There's just something so special about 3,000 hits. It takes a ton of time, a ton of work, and most of all, a ton of talent. I hope he has time to just take in the moment and enjoy what he's accomplished. In a few years, he'll be getting a call from the Hall for sure.
Diana Strawberry now at the plate. A strikeout and a walk. And first offering is fouled off. This one popped up, middle of the infield. Gets under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Man at first, stepping in, Michael Young. 0 for 3 with 3